Welcome to Newswire Daily. In today's report, we turn to the tense border between Lebanon and Israel, a region still echoing with airstrikes nearly a year after a ceasefire was declared. Despite promises of calm, Israeli jets continue to strike Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon, raising fears of a new escalation in the Middle East. Nearly a year has passed since Israel and Hezbollah reached a ceasefire in November 2024, brokered by international mediators to halt months of deadly cross-border clashes. The deal required Hezbollah to pull back north of the Litani River and Israel to withdraw its forces from contested southern zones. Yet, the fragile peace has not held. In recent weeks, Israeli warplanes have carried out multiple air raids on southern Lebanon, including a deadly strike on the town of Msela earlier this month that killed a Syrian civilian and wounded at least 7 others. Local officials said construction sites and nearby homes were destroyed, with shockwaves felt across the Sidon region. Lebanese authorities accuse Israel of systematically violating the ceasefire, while Israel claims its strikes target Hezbollah's hidden weapons depots and missile launch sites, calling the attacks acts of preventive defense. Analysts describe the situation as a low-intensity war, one fought through sporadic airstrikes, drone surveillance, and limited rocket fire, rather than open warfare. The United Nations peacekeeping force, UNIFIL, deployed along the border, has repeatedly urged restraint. Still, reports from Human Rights Monitors estimate that more than 270 people have been killed in Lebanon since the ceasefire began, most of them civilians. Hezbollah, for its part, has avoided launching full-scale retaliation, maintaining a cautious posture to prevent an all-out war. But the group has vowed to respond at a time and place of its choosing if Israeli strikes continue. Meanwhile, the Lebanese government struggles to assert control over the south, caught between domestic pressure and the growing risk of regional instability. Observers warn that the violence threatens to unravel months of diplomatic progress, with tensions in Gaza still unresolved and Iran backing Hezbollah's military wing. The region faces what some call a chain reaction scenario. One misfire could ignite multiple fronts across the Middle East. Politically, these renewed strikes highlight how fragile post-war truces have become in the region. Diplomatically, Lebanon's limited control and Israel's military dominance create a one-sided balance. Strategically, the risk of escalation remains high as both sides use the gray zone to test each other's limits. As tensions mount once again on the Lebanon-Israel border, the question remains, how long can this uneasy calm last? Stay tuned to Newswire Daily for continuing coverage of the region's shifting security landscape.